Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I am going to present on research study titled Optimized Dense Convolutional Network with Conditional Autoaggressive Value at Risk for Chronic Kidney Disease Detection through Group-Based Search. This work is collaborative effort by myself, Dr. Chetan Nimbaher, along with my colleagues Archana Date, Devi Vasekar, Priyanka Tupe Wagmare, and Dr. Amrapali Chavan. Moving with the introduction, chronic kidney disease or CKD is a global health concern that leads to a gradual decline in kidney function, often progressing to kidney failure. The alarming part is that CKD affects millions of people worldwide, contributing to significant mortality and morbidity. Early detection is a crucial because it can prevent CKD from advancing to end stage renal disease, which would require analysis or a kidney transplant. Next slide. Motivation. The biggest challenge with chronic kidney disease is that its early stage often shows no visible symptoms. This makes it difficult to diagnose without advanced medical techniques. Our main objective here is to introduce a novel approach, a novel method using GSCAVIAR with DenseNet model, which enhance diagnostic accuracy. This model aims to improve the detection of CKD and analyze the risk factor more comprehensively. So here is the proposed approach. Our approach involves using data from UCI machine learning repositories. We pre-process this chronic kidney data through mean max normalization, ensuring it's fit with the definite boundary, preparing it for model training. The most important part of this pre-processing is feature selection, where we filter out irrelevant data by applying technique called Topsy similarity. So here you can see in this block diagram, the input data from UCI machine repository is pre-processed with the mean max normalization method. Then the fitted features is selected from Topsy similarity method, and this features is given to train our dense convolutional network model, which is running on top of the algorithm of group search optimizer and conditional autoaggressive value at risk. The combined approach is our proposed approach, that is group search conditional autoaggressive value at risk. This algorithm is run on the top of dense convolutional network, which is trained by the feature selected from the data, which will give us the accurate prediction of the CKD. So data pre-processing, as I earlier told, that is done with the mean max normalization and feature selection technique. So here you can see the dense net architecture. The core of our method lies in this GSCAVIAR dense net architecture. DenseNet is a well-known deep learning model for computer vision tasks, and in this case, it is optimized for CKD detection. The architecture we are using built on DenseNet, which is densely connected convolutional network. So unlike traditional neural networks where each layer feeds into the next one, DenseNet creates direct connection between each layer. This means that every layer has access to the feature map of all preceding layers. It simply learns every layer uses the output of all previous layers as an input. The model structures allows us to capture important pattern in the data, improving the model's predictive power. So we use uh, evaluation matrix to compare our results, that is accuracy, sensitivity and specificity. These three parameters we have compare the existing system, that is deep enable model, fusion deep learning model, and our proposed GSCAVIAR DenseNet model, and we get the k-fold accuracy around 88.7%, where the training accuracy is 91.5% and specificity is 91%. This result shows that our GSCAVIR DenseNet model approach significantly outperform than the other models. So we can conclude that we have introduced an advanced model called GSCAVIAR DenseNet, which enhance early detection of CKD. Our model shows notable improvement in terms of accuracy, sensitivity, and specificity compared to the existing methods. For future work, we plan to extend our research to introduce more diverse dataset and population. Ultimately, we hope to bring this model into clinical application to enhance CKD diagnostics and treatments. So these are the some references we have included in our research. We have referred. Uh, so thank you for your attention.